Hey guys and girls, how we doing today? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a small quiz, like a quiz review over what we've covered so far in the first section. So we're gonna talk about identifying terms, then we're gonna talk about adding polynomials, and then we're gonna finish off with a review on subtracting polynomials. You guys are all doing really good so far. I wanna encourage all of you guys to make sure that you take that little quiz there at the very end so I can get you guys points for this, please. All right, so let's do a small review here. In terms of our terms, I said the same word twice in the same sentence. That's cool. We have a monomial, that's just one term. We have a binomial where we're gonna have two terms. And then a trinomial is three terms. Our binomial and our trinomial, those are gonna be separated by operation signs. So I have one operation sign, that means I've got two terms. Here I've got two operation signs, that means I've got three terms. Cool? Sweet. Now let's do a small review here on adding of our trinomials. That's where we're just gonna bring over our second trinomial, and we're just gonna combine our like terms. So here I've got a negative 2x squared, and that guy goes right here with right under my negative or my positive 3x squared. Here I've got a positive 4x, and that does the exact same thing. And then here's a negative 3, and that goes under my constant, which is a +1. So I've got my x squares, I've got my x's, and I've got my constants. And now I'm just gonna add, or as I like to say in class, I'm gonna combine my like terms. So 3x squared minus 2x, that ought to be a square there, fourth. Okay, so I'm gonna have an x squared. 5x plus 4x is gonna be a 9x. And then a +1 minus 3 is going to be a -2. And I've got three unlike terms, so I'm all set. Now, let's talk real quick about subtracting. And if we remember when we subtract these terms, all we're gonna do here is we're just gonna take our second set in a trinomial and we're gonna make everything into its opposite. So, if I was to have 4x squared plus 3x, and that's -2, and I'm gonna subtract 3x squared, let's go negative 5x, and then a +1. So here I'm gonna get another marker. I remember to bring two of them today. So here, I'm gonna take this here negative, and I'm gonna make this a plus, and then this guy becomes a plus, and this guy becomes a plus, and this guy becomes a negative. This guy here was actually a positive. I'm gonna make him into a negative. All right. So now I do the exact same thing. I'm gonna take my second set of a trinomial, and I'm just gonna bring it on over. So I've got my negative 3x squared, and that guy goes below the 4x squared. I've got my positive 5x, that goes right under positive 3x, and my -1 goes under -2. So 4x squared minus 3x squared, that gives me x squared. 3x plus 5x gives me an 8x. And then a -2 minus one more gives me a -3. I've got my trinomial, therefore I'm all set. All right, so I've got a few problems of each of these guys here that are identified. So just please go ahead and take that, and make sure you also remember to sign in, please, and check in. All right, hey guys and girls, I hope you're all doing good and staying safe. I miss seeing you guys, and hopefully we'll see you soon. All right, thank you.